Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, another Friday, another stream. So I'll be on for about 2 hours. Yeah, just normal stream. If you've never been on my streams, we talk about anything. We was going to do topics tonight, but then I forgot to check the thing. By the time I checked it, I didn't have enough time to sort anything out. So tonight's topic is picking a topic for tomorrow. All right. While I'm here, I'll just say some things that I always do because they help my channel. So if you like this channel, if you like this kind of thing, you'll like my channel if you're new here. If you ever wanted to support me, whether new or old, there's quite a few ways you can. Most of them you don't have to do anything. So the first one, there's Patreon. The Patreon, you sign up for Patreon, you can get your name on there, so you can sort of advertise your channel or just just have the just have your name on there, you know what I mean? And that's from 79p a month, so sod all, but when it all adds up, it's quite a lot, which is $1 a month. And there's other perks. You get some access to things early and that. You see what I buy with the Patreon funds. The Patreon funds fund the videos I do if I have to buy something, because sometimes I do. There's also affiliate links, which is Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, eBay, and GearBest. If you shop at any of those websites, buy anything you want, as long as you go to the website by clicking my links, which are in all of my videos and on my channel. If you scroll down the description, I get something from between 7 to 10% of what you spend at no cost to you. So if you went, I'll just say a telly, but the commission is slightly different for a telly. Say if you went on Amazon and bought a telly for £1,000, potentially I could get £100 out of that. That's 1% of that, and I think it was at 10%. I don't know, or a tenner. No, yeah, no, it would be 100 quid. Whatever. Anyway, I would get some of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, 10%. Yeah, potentially 10% of 1,000. Yeah. So that's GearBest, Amazon, eBay. Yeah, and then there's Patreon if you wanted to donate via Patreon, and then there's also you have to just not Patreon, sorry. PayPal. You just have to email me saying, Mike, I'd like to donate to you. Can I have your PayPal details? And I'll do it. My email's in the description of all my videos as well. And then there's merchandise. So if you want to get a WeaponCollector mug, that's my hand on there. So if you look at my hand and then look at the mug, same font and everything. Get that design on loads of different things. You get this t-shirt, this design on mugs, or the other way around. And the link for that is in the description as well. Right, so I'll go over to the comments now, see who's on. I'll let you know in a minute when I can see you. Just coming over to the control room now. I need to turn that down for a start. Stop you getting feedback, which happens sometimes. Right, mute, play. I'll let you know when I can see you. Live chat. Pop-up chat. I couldn't do this when I'm doing the talking bit, but you never can. I have to wait until I've done it. So let's see who's on. So Sam, Zed, Liam, John, Krylon, Tim, Marcus, Richard. Yeah. All right, everyone. I saw most of you have seen my public service announcement earlier. I thought that would help some people out who that's not actually aimed at anyone, especially my regulars. It's nothing to do with my viewers, really. But I quite often get people saying to me, oh, I've been banned on someone else's channel. Yeah, so I could just send them to that, and then now they'll have an idea of what got them banned. Because I know from being a streamer, you don't get banned for no reason. And as far as I'm aware, I've never been banned on anyone's channel. Do you know what I mean? Because, I know how to act. You know what I mean? So yeah, all right, everyone, I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Weapons officer, hopefully the stream will cheer me up in quite a lot of stomach pain at the moment. Yeah, hopefully that gets better then, mate. Yeah, so tonight's topic is let's pick a topic for tomorrow. Because I didn't have I've completely forgotten to even ask that question. I've been really busy today. By the time I stopped doing all the stuff I was doing, it was about 8:15. So I only had 45 minutes to get ready. Pretty sure if no one could hear me, you would have told me by now, wouldn't you? Mark says Sam's been banned on Dan Wowak's channel. What was that for, Sam? I bet that was for how to put it. I bet what you was doing was a legitimate thing, though. You know what I mean? Peach slingshot rifle stream. maybe you'll have at least one person definitely on your side for that. Yeah, see, if it was Corporal's Corner, Marcus, I can understand that one. Yeah, is that the bloke who's on Dave Canterbury's? That bloke, yeah. But you know, but the thing is, some people do get blocked for you know, like just criticizing people, which I don't think that's, you know, constructive criticism is perfectly acceptable. You know what I mean? But some people can't take any criticism. But from doing streams, when I watch, see, streams are different, right? I very rarely block anyone on a normal video unless they're sending me sending me comments pretty much saying, "Ah, you're a fucking dickhead" or something. Do you know what I mean? See, so that's just an instant delete and block, no discussion. Whereas the people who get blocked on streams, it can be quite different. You know what I mean? You get people deliberately doing weird stuff. When I said thanks as well, Rich, taking a load of painkillers, that seems to help. Just not as fast as I'd like. Sam said, "You're right, Mike. God forbid you give constructive criticism. The corporal don't like me either." You know, I know the kind of person you are on here, Sam, you know, and yeah, so, you know, the people who come on my stream, the ones who've never had any, I can't really think what I'm trying to say at the minute, but yeah. No, none of the regulars on here have ever given me any excuse to think I would need to block them, you know what I mean? Dumpster Boo, you right, mate? Oh, Sean Kelly is Corporal's Corner. I don't watch any lot of them lot. Noodles, you right, mate? Right, I'm gonna ask you lot something now, because I'm getting into the habit of not keep reading people's comments. How do you prefer me to do the streams? Just saying who I'm replying to and just reply, and then the people watching can just read the comment because it'll be there, or still reading out the comments? As I've said on my channel, it's constructive criticism. I chat with the people about it, but if someone just says shit video, fuck you, something, I just block them. Yeah, that's an instant block, and there's no, you don't need to. There's no discussion in that. That's just someone being a dick, isn't it? Dad said, "I know it could be worse. Get a bladder infection." Oh no, it could be worse. You know, get a bladder infection, or you're in trouble. Oh fuck's sake! One of his jokes already, and you're in trouble. What was I saying? He's had kidney stones before. Die Bullfrog 79, you're right, mate. Richardson nearly got 3 knives forged out today. I'm sure you will like them, mate. I can't wait, Rich. I can't wait. I've seen your work and I've seen your designs, and I can imagine what they'll be like. Yeah. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. It's brilliant. But it's so annoying that it keeps pissing down. I need dry logs. It's always the way, in it, Peach. Well, you got your finger stick, Amanda, your dry storage, so. Donna and Krylon, you're right. Yeah, Die Frog, Uncle Al, what have you had done then? I saw you had your thing on your eye. Have you had an operation on your eye? Pete said, Rich, I'd like to commission something in the future. What do you make? Yeah. Is that an advertisement for him? Sometimes it helps when you fall behind to read the comments, right? Yeah, I'll keep reading them out. It'll probably be easier. I just got to get back into the habit of it again. Dad said I was just trying to cheer him up. Number 7 said, I'd say, as you can see the highlighted replies, the other members, Just let them read and respond. Saves you the hassle. Yeah. I'll see how it goes. I'll see. I don't mind doing it either. It's just I've got into the habit recently of not reading out the actual things and just replying. Richard said the peach depends on what you want. Dieball said lost about 14 pounds after eye surgery. Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, I hope you recover soon, mate. I have seen you with your eye patch on. Tim said I especially like the way you read comments and then reply. It makes much more sense than if you watch it after the stream when you can't read the comments. Oh, nice one, Tim. I'll keep doing it. I'll tell you why me and Matt used to do it, because there was a point at one point when these the live chat you couldn't actually read it afterwards. You can read it now, but I don't think everyone knows how to do it. So yeah, turn this around a bit. But yeah, I'll carry on. Pete said, "Give us a list to picture. Give us a list to pick from." Oh yeah, what Rich makes. I think he makes anything with a blade, pretty much. Made any folders? Yeah, I don't know if he has. I bet he could, though. I bet he could make a friction folder easy enough. When I said no, and PT probably wants a Judas cradle for himself. Right, am I going to have to look that up? I recognise the name for that, but is it something that I can't remember his fucking name. TX100, TX. Oh, I can't remember the fuck. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, one of them. Fuck that. Yeah. But they look so painful, them things. If you've ever even sat on a fucking fence like that, it hurts. Marcus said, didn't we have a knife maker on here a few weeks ago? Yeah, I think we probably did, yeah. But I don't know, do you know what Rich makes a lot of stuff, you know? But yeah, yeah, I think we did, Marcus. I think we did, didn't we? Jumbo Sabu said the other day I had a shop door open for a clown. It was a nice gesture. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to add a bit to that video I just put on. So for 1 more week and time to filter the strawberry hooch wine. Nah, nice, yeah. I think Peachinator's got some he should have ready soon. Richard said to Marcus, I should have them done by Monday if the weather plays nice. They are Iron Age knives, short sword. You said a van full of rabid pit bulls let loose on a group of Antifa. Oh, sorry, I've missed something there. Yeah. Noodle said, what do you think about dogs of war being used as weapons in shit fancy place? I don't know. Like, I know if you've got the right kind of dogs, they'll tear people to pieces, but it probably is a cruel thing to do, isn't it? But, you know, dogs have been bred for that kind of thing for years, haven't they? Not, you know, not doing it to people, but you look at the amount of dogs that was bred for killing things. But yeah. Oh, where am I? No matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary. So, right, I'm getting the time out soon for the jokes. Then it's easy. How about the best worst joke you've heard from tomorrow? No way, Zed. No fucking way. I'm not having a whole fucking stream of jokes. 3 or 4 is bad enough. I'll just sit there in total silence for the whole thing if we're doing that. Newton Marcus, no one ever brings up dogs being used in terror attacks. Yeah, I don't think anyone ever has. No one's actually ever done that, though, have they? But I know what you mean. Yeah, if you had the right kind of dogs, and yeah. Whoever invented them bloody knock-knock jokes should get the Nobel Prize. Fucking hell. Right, I'm not reading any more jokes out now. That's enough jokes for me. You can put them on, but I ain't reading them. Although after time, I don't fucking... You're going to have to start doing @joke now. Richard said, never tried a folder. I would have to copy the mechanism from an existing knife. I reckon the easiest folder to do probably, Rich, would be friction folders, because they just need to be tight then. You ain't got to mess around with springs or anything, you know, like the spring that a slip joint has. You know what I mean? Pete said 4 days, then we'll bottle the mead. Of whether to add the fermentation stopper stuff or not. Oh, you don't know? I would probably say not. If it's, how long has it been sat about already? If it's already been there for about a month, stop fermenting. You probably don't need to, I'd say, because I'll tell you how you can tell. It'd still be bubbling. You'd still see the odd bubbles coming off. If there's still the odd bubble coming off it, it's still fermenting. But if there's none, then it's all right. Sometimes dogs have been so overbred in the States, kind of sad, really. Have you ever watched them from the 1950s? I don't know, Liam. I have seen some of those old films. Let me see. I'll have a look at a couple of images because there's. Oh no, I don't know. I've seen that one. No, not a giant fucking ants, whatever. But I have seen some really good old black and white sci-fis. But I can't remember any of them are called. Ethan, you right, mate? Slingshot, you right? Zed said them is one of his favourite films. Nice. Marcus said, what stops dogs, etc., being inbred with their siblings? Is that what you mean, sir? Jump sub is right. I'm gonna have to jump sub. I'm gonna have to read it. But to be fair, I've luckily for you lot, I've run out. Weapon stuff. But I like the fact that they actually wore gas masks for using cyanide on the ants, seeing as in most films they don't bother. Featured 3-week fermentation or ferment. Racked for 2 months, no bubbles. Now that should be right then. If there's no bubbles coming off it, this definitely stopped fermenting. Slingshot said, when are you going to make Liam a slingshot? I can't say an exact date. It'll be within, I'd assume it would be before I meet him, which would be at latest September. So, yeah, I'll get round to it eventually. But still not watched Red Dawn Noodles, no. I've got both of them. I think I've got both. I've definitely got the original anyway. Dad said, was some of those old black and white sci-fis flies off my playlist by any chance? Or sci-fi's off my playlist? No, the ones I haven't watched any recently, Zed, for years. I'll have to go and have a look because actually I'll look on your I'll have a look on your playlist because the ones I've seen may be on there, and then I'll be able to work out what they were. One was a UFO one, as in there's a UFO crashes or lands somewhere in like some field, and a kid finds it. And I think they don't believe the kid at first, then eventually they do, and possibly everyone that comes back's got something wrong with them, been took over, and then at the end they're underground, like searching underground or something. That's the only bit I can remember that one, but I remember that being good. Even said I might be getting a police issue stab vest, and I have the panels for extra. Oh, nice, that's good. Yeah. Let me have a quick look, Dad. I might know. I see some pictures of it. It was definitely black and white. Yes, it is. Do you know how I know it is that? Definitely, Zed. That picture of the fence. That's the bit I can always remember, the fence bit for some reason. Yeah, the fucking fence, because it never quite show over the fence what's over there or something. But yeah, the fence. I know that sounds a bit odd, but if you look at you would know, Zed, but if someone looks at the thing, yeah, that is it. Yeah, I always remember that fence for some reason. It's quite a vivid image. Nice one, Zed. You got that one on your playlist. Yeah. Pete said, I hope it's okay, could turn out to be vinegar. I reckon it'd be all right, as long as you cleaned everything out first. Have you seen John Carpenter's Daily? I have now seen every single film that John Carpenter has made, apart from one, which is Elvis. I've seen every other single thing he's made, half an hour or longer, basically. So I've not seen, he's done a couple of really little short films about his other films, which I don't even know what they are. But every single film, every episode he's had in something I've watched now. West Yorkshire catapults, right, mate? So tomorrow's topic, teach all about my new 𝐻𝐸 𝐓𝐻 �2. No, I suppose we could. Nice one, Jed. Yeah, Invaders from Mars. That's the one. And it was that fence that I always remember that fence for some reason. John Basabu said, watch the remake of Pet Cemetery earlier. Won't spoil it, but don't bother. It was a big letdown. That's just my take on it, though. I probably will watch it, but I already heard that. They've changed a few things and added stuff, haven't they? I probably will check it out just because I tend to watch all the Stephen King stuff anyway, all the things based on his stuff. But yeah, I had heard it wasn't very good. Don said I have a pair of boots that the fix is 55 and the new ones are 70. They may get raided to make a sheath. Nice. Yeah, that's a good idea, John. West Yorkshire catapults, even in fellas and women, if there are any. There's definitely this one, I think. There's definitely this one, maybe two. But yeah, don't get many women in here. Ethan said slingshot. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum and all that bubblegum. Slingshot said, did you see Timper's homemade stab-proof vest? Yes, I did. Yeah. Who was that? The whole channel's name, Timper? Because I did watch the video, but now I don't know what the channel was. It'd be worth testing that stuff to see whether it would be actual stab-proof. I've got a feeling it wouldn't be fully stab-proof because you could stab between the joints. I mean, depending, yeah, I think you could. But it would definitely be slash-proof, 100% slash-proof. Remember I said the two old black and white Quatermass films are good. So is The Pit, but that's in colour. Yeah, I've seen bits of some of them on BBC, and they do look good films, actually. Oh, you did have it, but it got a copyright claim. And that's a shame. I bet it's on there somewhere, though. What's the video playing like? I noticed on mine, it's fucking lagging like fuck. Let me see. I'm probably watching it fucking HD, though. I don't need to watch it. I just need to see what the camera's pointed at, really. Noodle said, any of you guys own flak jackets? I think Liam does, and my brother does, I think. West Yorkshire, 32 next Wednesday. Well, happy birthday for that if we don't see you. Oh, Tim Polink, I think. Yeah, I did watch it, though, thing. So you must have sent me, and I thought it was very interesting. Was good concept. Probably just me then, Liam. They said to Marcus, don't waste your money on a flak jacket. I put a 2-2 through mine. Infected went through the jacket and into the wall and out the other side. Yeah, you're better off. Flak jackets are only really to stop. If you're talking about an actual flak jacket is just to stop shrapnel in it. What you really want is a bullet. And I would always say if you're going to get some kind of body armor, get proper stab and bullet resistant stuff. If you get stab resistant, it's not going to protect you against bullets. If you get bullet resistant, it's not going to protect you against stabbing knives. So get the dual stuff. You know, otherwise you're lacking in protection, basically. I've seen Tumbo get a armor piercing bolt on from a crossbow pistol and literally throw it at a normal standard Kevlar vest with no stab protection, and it went through it. It went into it because it's not designed to stop blades. Normal Kevlar. Noodle said to Sam, if it's made of partial Kevlar, check the date because Kevlar goes bad. See you later, Dieball Frog. See you later, Al. He said the original series before the film, The Pit, is good as well. Game Boy, what's the most tactical gun in your eyes? I'm not really sure, mate, nowadays. I'm not really big on my guns. I always used to think, you know, Spaz 12 looked like a good tactical gun in the old days. good tactical shotgun, but there's more modern ones to that now. Better than that. What's my favourite fire starter? As in, what matches lighter? All that lighter. If you mean what's my favourite out of my flint strikers, I don't know. Probably the one that fucking what's his name? Doberman Knives made me. I think, I don't know off the top of my head. Slingshot said timber weave metal box ties into armor. Yeah, as I said, I saw it. Number Sabu said in 1953, The Invaders of Mars is a classic. Yeah, I think that's the one. That is it. Yeah, the victim self-return. Yes, that's the one I like. I like that. Yeah, Liam, what if you hadn't seen Invaders from Mars? I think you'd probably like that. Ellis, you right, mate? You said Kevlar goes bad. Weapons officer depends on the flak jacket it's made from as well. Some of the ballistic nylon, some are Kevlar, some are mixed, some contain small metal plates. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, if you say that, yeah, the small metal plates would protect you. Yeah, Richard's right there. Ice and spike protection is a good thing to have. Yeah, that's it. So that's what I always go for. Knife and spike protection and bullet protection. You got to have them both in this country, or any country saying that, but yeah, that's what I get. It's cheaper if you get one or the other, but you know, I don't know what kind of weight differences there is, but it's not going to be that much. Even said very convenient and have both stab-proof and bulletproof panels. Bremner's Ghost, right, mate? Our flak vests have pockets of plates on the outside. Personally, I'd never like them. Restricts the movement. He said, talking of films, I found Hell Comes to Frogtown on YouTube, a real cult classic. What's that about, Zed? I've heard of that, but I've never seen it, and I don't really know nothing about it. When I said go, I'll check it out at some point. Number boost, fire starter, twisted fire starter, or favourite fire starter. Yeah. Noodle said a pistol was good for stab protection, and 12 gauge is better. Bremner's Ghost said topics for tomorrow's stream: magnet fishing, cleaning up your local canals to find materials to recycle it, new and interesting tools. Yeah, that could be a good one. Slingshot said, did you take a look at Donny B All Days channel that I was suggesting? No, you may have to message me that. Because the problem if it's in here, I forget instantly. As soon as, I don't instantly forget, but as soon as this stream ends, I don't remember all the things I've had to try and remember. And even if I write it down, but it may be easy if you because you message me Slingshot on here, you can do that easily enough. Mark said, why do some people not reply to posts when they're directed at them? This is because certain people do not bother with them. With me? I don't have to read them out. They're supposed to be bloody reading them out. If you at them, they're supposed to read them out. That's what you mean. No, the thing is, if people at someone on here, I'm more likely to not read it because I just assume you're having a private chat. Sometimes if I want to get involved, I'll reply. I'll read it out. Sometimes I used to get the smallest vest I could, and I never put the plates in. An armoured turtle is easy to hit. Slingshot said, I've seen the 80s film. Of what? Firestarter? Yeah, R.I.P. Keith Flint. Yeah, that's it. West Yorkshire said, pre-ban Woody supper tonight. Ah, nice, yeah. Yeah, forgot about that. It's been frozen, but feels surprisingly fresh. Nice. Yeah, I like a bit of pigeon. Nice bit of wood pigeon breast. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, that's all right then, Marcus. I didn't know whether you meant me that I want reading them out. So I do have a habit of doing that. Where am I? So the trouble with body armor is that it has a long-term effect on your back and especially your shoulders. When it has on me and a few other people I know. Yeah, That's a good point, because not a lot of people would know that. But then I suppose as well, you know, unless you've got to wear it for a job, most people will never find out anyway. So I like to have body armor, but realistically, I doubt I'm ever going to need to wear it every day. You know what I mean? For hours on end. You know, if it ever came to the fucking proper shit, the fans kind of shit, you know, how long's that going to last? Zed said it's a post-apocalyptic comedy. It's cheesy as hell, but good fun. I've heard of it, Zed, but know nothing about it. No, Slingshot. Yeah, I must admit, I am quite a fan of the Darkman films, and Darkman will probably come along as one of the film club videos eventually. Yeah, I like Darkman. I've not seen Darkman 3 yet, though, but I've seen Darkman 2. Ellis said, have you seen Fred's? Yes, I have, mate, and I've got a nice HD copy of that at the minute. Yeah, I like Fred's. Yeah. Well, I say I like Fred's. It's interesting to watch, isn't it? I think everyone should watch that. It's very, yeah. Yeah, I've seen Fred's, mate, yeah. To Demarcus, flat vests, I hated them while deployed. Restrict movement, catches on vehicles, and if you're being sniped, they just aim for the vest soft spots. Anyway, armpits, isn't it? Yeah, that is a thing I've heard a lot about the but I suppose, you know, you might as well still wear it though, ain't you? Because, you know, if you don't wear it, they could hit you anywhere and definitely kill you. You know what I mean? Granted, did anyone watch BBC's Wartime? Yeah, I have, Carla. But again, Sam, I don't know, because I've never worn these things as an everyday thing. You know what I mean? Yes, I've watched most of the Victorian Farm, Wartime Farm, Edwardian Farm. They're really good, aren't they, Krylon? That's something I would recommend. If people like the bugging out shit at the fan type of stuff, Wartime Farm, Victorian Farm, and Edwardian Farm, they sound like nothing like you would think to do with prepping. They are, really, aren't they? They're very you can get a lot of prepping tips from them, because they show you how to do things. Especially the wartime one, don't they? There's a lot of prepping tips you can get from Wartime Farm. Bremner's Ghost said Fres was amazing, scared the shit out of me as a kid. Yeah, I don't know if I've watched it as a kid, but I watched it as an adult. But yeah, it is quite a scary, sort of fucked up thing, isn't it? Because it being based on reality, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Ethan said I was watching the day after tomorrow earlier today. Great to see after a while. Now, I've not seen that one for a while, but yeah, I quite like that. Have you seen Darkman 3, have you? I've got it, but I haven't watched it yet. Call sign Muddy, you're right, mate. Number Salbu said, not to mention, body armor also makes you sweat like a fat bird in disco. He said, bullets also have long-term effect on the body. Tim said, I sometimes miss comments aimed at me. I'm a single parent with 3 feisty boys, so gets a bit distracted at times. He said, The Nun worth watching. The local Sainsbury has it for £3. I think I have seen The Nun, but I'm not 100% sure, Zed. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's worth £3. £3's not a lot nowadays, is it? Richard said to me, did you see Paul Howell's new video? The first 5 minutes is brilliant when he mentions people not paying attention. When he said multiple times what model gun he was using. No, I've not. I don't actually sub to Paul. I do watch his videos occasionally, though. I'll check that out, Rich. Wolf Flux, you right, mate? Pete said, I love some primitive technology. Yeah, have you seen that Wartime Farm, then? You'd like all of them. That's just the kind of stuff you'd like, then, Pete. Yeah, Victorian Farm was good, wasn't it, West Yorkshire? They're all good. If you like Victorian Farm, you'll like the others. But yeah, it's very it's just the kind of stuff you'd need to do if there was, you know, no electricity or stuff like that. Because, you know, any days before electricity, that's, you know, you've got to go back to how they lived then. And they was the fucking experts at it, because they lived like it for fucking, you know. It's only that we've lost all that knowledge now. Well, not all of it, but you know what I mean? We've lost a lot of that knowledge now because we don't need to live like that. Remnant's Ghost, especially living in Sheffield and Leeds, so many targets for 30 miles duck and cover would have been pointless. Oh, the Freds thing, yeah. Wolflux said you should build a camper bus, a couple, double-decker bus. It has a great POV and vantage point. I'd love to do something like that. SOS Power, you right, mate? Right, son. I invented the perfect sandwich today. Toasted brown bread, diced venison backstrap, small amount of mild mustard, spicy cheese melted on the top, egg mayo, 1 part mayo, salad cream with parsley and lettuce. Nice, that does sound good actually. Making me mouth water now. Lucky I just ate sausage roll just before I eat deliberately now just before these streams start. So no food always comes up. That does sound bloody nice though, I'll tell you. Ethan said, does anyone have any recommendations for a small machete for bug out? Of the Anglo-armed bolo machete? Not really sure, mate. I just tend to go for the standard old Tramontinas because, you know, they're proper lightweight machetes. But there's so many different models of machetes you can get. Hopefully someone will answer you. Or you can also use steak. So as Bar said, nice. Yeah, sounds brilliant. I'll tell you what I had for my dinner today. Boiled potatoes, roast vegetables, and some, I think they're called Bernard Matthews ham wedges, which is ham with breadcrumbs and a bit of cheese on the top, you know, under the breadcrumbs. Quite nice. Slingshot Warrior said, if you like 80s horror, Terrorvision is available on YouTube. Couple of people speaking to SRS and Sam there. Pete said, going to watch and write a list of all the stuff me and a friend will need to go camping, shelter making. Nice one, mate. West Yorkshire said, can the Tomcat 2 accept tri-vane bolts? No. Just looking at buying a 60-pack of alloy ones off eBay, 16 quid. Not sure if they're double or triple vane. No, because there's a weird little bit where there's a where there's the cocking bit, there's a piece of metal that goes across, so you have to have the double vaned ones. But you won't find many pistol crossbow bolts that have 3 vanes anyway. So as long as they're proper pistol bolts, you won't have a problem. You very, very, very rarely get pistol bolts with 3 vanes. Pete said, go and get a small cold steel machete. Wimsoff said, wonder if you could actually use a standard gardening bill hook as a machete. Probably could. I think you definitely could, yeah. Yeah, the one I've got, yeah, you could use that as a machete, definitely. Got big old fucking handles there, the old ones. The handle's about that round. Ellis said to Ethan, cold steel cookery. Ethan said, I have a Tramontina in my dad's house. I said, West Yorkshire catapults. That is very good. Oh, West Yorkshire machetes. Go buy one from the local cheap hardware shop. Plastic handle, re-handle it. I use a bit of English oak to do mine. That's a good idea. That's it. That's the kind of thing I would do. I haven't got my machete up because when I was cutting them bottles, all the sheaves got fucking wet. So I've had to dry the sheaves out. But yeah, mine's not up there. SOS Power said, have you considered going to the Northern Shooting Show this year? I'm speaking on my Sunday. Now, funny thing is, I wanted to message you about that. I'd love to, but where actually is it, Sam? Let me know. I wouldn't be able to this year, but my problem is after I can't ever get anywhere. But I'd always be interested in kind of things. But my problem is sort of I need to know someone else is going. But if it's that soon, I wouldn't be able to go now anyway. But you know what I mean? But no, I hope you have a good one up there, Sam. Yeah, that'd be interesting. You're going to do a lot of filming in that? Wolf Flux says, is there a right helmet behind you? See where I'm going with this helmet? Yes, that is. Yeah, that's the right helmet. Yeah. Shot said, did you see Hell's Labyrinth? No, not yet, mate. I've still got the message, though, so I can check it out. Right, hang on. So look here. Oh, yeah, fucking miles away, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good way away from me. Yeah. Harrogate. Just checking on the map, see what it was up near Leeds or in Leeds, in it. All right, yeah, yeah, that'd be way out of my distance. But yeah, funny thing is, I hadn't had a chance to watch any videos today. I was actually going to go on there and say to you, high chance I wouldn't be able to go, but if there's ever ones down here, let me know. If it's close enough and there's other people I know who would want to go, I could, and it's sort of on the way where they could get me, we could go, bring me back, drop me off, and they go home. That'd be perfect, you know what I mean? Then not he said, to Ethan, marbles do a 10-inch Bowie machete for 14 quid. You have to get a sheath separately, it costs 8 quid. As I said to Marcus, it's the Deer Hunter Symposium, which is the large tent you see when you enter the area and go past the outside stalls. I'm there at 1 PM with Rachel Carey. Oh, nice, yeah, that sounds good, mate. But yeah, way out of my distance, sadly. But yeah. Yorkshire Event Centre in Harrogate. Slingshot said could be a good candidate for film club. I'll check it out eventually. Slingshot, maybe one of the, what I might do is when it comes to one of the ones, when it's the category for something I've not seen, I could do that. SRS said bit of a drive for me, 3 hours, and yes, I'll be making a video. One for the show, one for the talk. Nice. Yeah, I'll tell you how far that is for me. So let's get directions from there to here. Go. So yeah, actually, yeah, it's not much more for me. Yes, 3.5 hours for me, or 3 hours 47 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, not that far off what you got to do, Sam. Marcus said it's always well organised. I bet it is. I bet something like that would be. I bet it'd be great to go to. Rambles goes to helmets. Looks like a prison goon squad having a riot. Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be the new one. The person advertising it was supposed to be a Mark III, and they fucking ripped me off, but in a way that I can't really do anything because it did say might not be the one in the picture, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Jed said to Ethan, 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻, or however you say it. Bremlis goes with Harrogate. It's nice. It's a good night out. Lovely ladies. Need a weekend trip. So I prefer the cooker over a small machete. Where is it? Small skinning knife comes in very handy. That's a good point, actually, Sam. Funny thing is, I was going to mention something like that. Marcus said to me, Matt should go to the shooting show with some pre-made figures, figure 4 Deadfall templates, make a fortune. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That is this one of them? Does this one travel around the country, sort of thing, or is it always at the same place? If there's ever anything down here, you'll have to let me know. Any of you. Samantha Cunningham, you all right? I came across one of your videos like 5 minutes ago for the first time. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy the channel. Yeah, these chats are just sort of anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, like as Samuel says there to you, welcome, we're an odd bunch. Fuck's sake. Once I've said that's a bit like having a picture through the Tomcat 2 and sending a Tomcat Mark 2. So, yeah, well, it definitely is a fucking rip-off, and I'm going to do a bad review or whatever, negative review, and I'm also going to report the listing, the Lion. But their comeback was, it does say that, it does say in 2 different places, but that's not the same, is it? I bet they expect people to not. I bet a lot of people don't know. They probably order that one, get that, and don't know the difference. Whereas, see, we do. SRS Power said, much better than the British shooting show, despite the British being just down the road from me. Well, I got there this year and they didn't even know I was. No, that's a shame, isn't it? Because you'd hope something like that. Oh, Birmingham's, yeah, that ain't too bad, is it? But yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? You'd think that these sort of big organisation things would know, wouldn't you? Yeah. Like I said, stay humble. Now, I didn't take it that well. I know what he meant, I think. Marcus, make me laugh. I didn't think he meant it like that. Where's George Catapult? Just taping 3 slings up for the neon black camo effect. Oh, nice. Best stage of these is peeling off the tape on the black spray and revealing the effect. Amazing what you can do with a bit of imagination. Sorry, I'm laughing. That's a very fair comment, Marcus. He got you there, Sam, I suppose. I didn't think you meant it like that, though. So I wonder if there's a British twin convention. You and Mark, you and yours could be the survival twins. I'll bet 100% there's a British twin convention. I've never been to one though. Never even been interested. But yeah, Richard said to Liam, some sellers do that with the stings. People have paid extra for the horizon red back and got the standard Tomcat. Oh, strings, yeah, yes. It is a rip-off though, isn't it? It shouldn't be done. But yeah, it had a picture of a Mark III helmet, and then somewhere in the ad it does say you won't get the one in the picture. But see, you're expecting a Mark III no matter what, not a fucking different completely, because it is like selling one of those really old crossbows, sending it in replace of the brand new ones. They're completely different models. So I will report that thing though. What I could do that will fuck them over even more though, totally, I'll do a YouTube video about it, and I'll name the company and everything, you know, and say do not buy from them. They'll probably lose more money that way. You know, just doing a video about it. You know, I can cost them a lot more than that fucking helmet if I want to. Where am I? Ethan said, just reminded me I need to make one of those rock hammer war hammers. Yeah, nice. Yeah, well worth making they are. Marcus said banter and more banter. Noodle said, what do you think about turning power tools into weapons? I've never seen a video on this. Well, it's the old classic chainsaw, isn't there? A lot of them are a bit redundant, I think. A drill would be crap, I think. Chainsaw. So anything with whirling blades would be good, wouldn't it? Brenda said, what is the world without banter? PC shithole. SRS Power said, there's shows all over the UK at this time of year, but mostly country shows. The British and Northern are the best. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Sam. I've not been to anything like that for years and years and years. I used to go when I was younger because my dad used to go to them sort of things. But now sort of more down to me to go. After time, I never know these things are on. You know what I mean? And then it's getting there because I'm not driving. Websites, especially as the Horizon actually state that putting the standard £80 string on the crossbows can cause the string to snap and cause injury and damage. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing to do, really, isn't it? Remnant's Ghost, tomorrow's topic, stress test the helmet. Well, that's for later. That I am going to do that with one, but I need to get the new. That is a birthday present. But what I'm going to do, because it wasn't the one I wanted, and the one that me and Liam was trying to get, I'm going to get the one that we wanted, and then that will become the test one. Because I was going to get a second one to test anyway. Picture dead rising drill bucket. I don't know what that is, but what, a bucket that goes over the head and then the drill goes into the head? That'd work. Yeah. Things like a George Sprav turned power tools into weapons. But you know, if you think about a lot of power tools, a lot of them, well, I suppose nail guns, but nail guns, unless it's actually touching something, doesn't actually really come out of a lot of power. Circular saws. Thing is, a lot of things that you see on videos, and George Sprav does this as well. A lot of the stuff they show is made to look more powerful than they are, and or a lot of things you may get 5 or 6 shots out of it, and then because the whole entire thing is made of wood, it would not last like a production thing would. You know what I mean? They're interesting, very interesting to watch, but when you have something completely made out of wood, it's not gonna last. It's impossible. Wood will just wear. You know what I mean? Not that that's anything to take away from George Sprav or anyone else doing that, but I just know from the nature of videos, a lot of what people show ain't quite the same in reality. Bremner said, "Reckon the Warhammer would wreck it." Yeah, I reckon it would. Liam had a good idea. I'll have to do like a neck test to see whether if you got hit with that, how much sort of damage it would do to a person's neck. Obviously not on mine, but you know what I mean. SRS said, to Marcus, the British is very commercial. Right, just going to skip a couple. Well, the chatting ones. Weapons officer, I could understand a Mark III and a Mark II being done because a Mark III is basically a Mark II shell with some minor changes. We might want a totally different shell, line and visor. Yeah, I reckon they're just rip-off bastards, basically, and they didn't expect me to notice. And I bet no one does normally. Tim said to Liam, "Funny you should say that about the Horizon themselves. Sent me an Anglo arm string when I specifically ordered a red back string." Well, that's strange, isn't it? You wouldn't think they would do that. SOS Power said the Northern has the same commercial stuff, but also has a lot of outdoor country show type stuff. Nice people too. The guy who runs it is friends with me on Facebook. And yeah, I'll tell you what, it sounds really good. Will sound good. I hope you have a good old time up there, and get a bit of sort of business out of it, if you know what I mean. It's all about meeting people, ain't it? And you know what I mean. Well, it ain't all about that, but you know what I mean, don't you? Weapons officer said it's very bad of them, Tim. Wolf said, "Go to Google Image and type in right shield bulldozer. Have a gander at the first image and tell me what you think." I may have already seen this. I think me and Liam have been talking about this on his No, I have seen that before though. Yeah, very fucking interesting. What was that film I saw or something? What it was? Yeah, sorry. I'll say Rachel Carey is hot. I'll be chatting with her on camera. Nice. I'll check her out later. Right. Sam said, "Have a good weekend. All it's Mother's Day this weekend here. Taking the missus out spoiler. Nice one, Sam. You off then, mate. See you later." Tim said, "Indeed, Liam. I'm not impressed with the Anglo arms. Are much cheaper, but paid for Horizon. Can't find official Horizon red back strings anywhere." Noodle said, "Isn't a yo-yo weapon?" Well, I think it was, wasn't it? I don't actually know though. That may be a myth because I don't know how you could use that as a weapon. Weapons I said, yeah, some people it's probably just a riot helmet, but not if you're a collector or want a stronger helmet. I'd be proper pissed off if I ordered a Mark 6A helmet. You got a standard Mark 6. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. No, I will. I'll be able to get them for it. It costs them more money than that ever has. Eva said more knives all the way. Eva said there are some very expensive machetes on Harley Games website. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't ever buy a machete that costs more than 30 quid personally. It depends on the size. I'd buy that great big one that Liam got that was about fucking nearly 4 foot long, whatever it was, 3 foot long. But all depends. I'd say now, all depends what kind of metal they've used and all that kind of shit. But yeah, Sam, I'll do that then. Instagram. I'll have a look later if I remember. When was I said Silent Green has right dump trucks? Struggling to read today. 𝐿𝐳𝐧'𝐭. When was I said, can you check, Mike, if your Tomcat 2 and Horizon strings are the same? Instantly, just by looking at them, no. They're definitely different colour. But saying that, you know, colour don't mean nothing. It's hard to tell though, just by looking at them. But I'll tell you what though. What there may be instantly different though. There may be a length difference. You'd have to look on my to tell this properly, because it's hard to do here. Right, so the Armex one is 16¼ inches long, and then the Horizon one for the red back is well 16⅜, nearly 16½. So slight difference, but that may just be the. It's hard to say. They do look very similar, but also not. See you later, Rich. You're saying you're off there. Bremner's Ghost. PSNI sell off their armoured landies at auctions pretty often. Wish I convinced my missus it was a good investment. Yeah, that would be. Thingshot said you should have been a mariner. I'm like, I can't swim, mate. Fuck that. Not fuck that about swimming, but yeah, I can't swim. My granddad was not a marine, but or would you or are you what are you if you served on big boats, you know, in seamen, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. I know what seaman jokes now about my granddad. That'd be instant bans. Right. News said I forgot what state it happened in, but some dude armoured a bulldozer. Yes, I remember that. Noodles. They're not these. I don't think the original yo-yo was supposed to come back. I think they were made of stone originally. Weapons officer I got, the one I got pissed off from was when I got an Osprey canteen replica from Military's First. It doesn't have the same thread as the real cap, so you can't use it on the British respirators. Yeah, that would be annoying. That is, you know, that was sort of annoying, but because it was a birthday present, I wanted to keep it. Like, I wanted to be happy about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Merchant Seaman Marcus. Cheers, mate. Yeah, that's what it would be, wouldn't it? But yeah, is that what it is? 𝐿𝐳𝐧'𝐭. That's what 𝐿𝐳𝐧'𝐭 was. I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah. And then there was the other bloke who stole the fucking tank, wasn't there? Luckily, managed to not kill anyone, luckily. Dead not the big boats. Ships, all right. When you've been talking for a fucking hour constantly, it's hard to fucking think of things. Big boat is a ship, isn't it? Ship is still a big boat. But yes, I get your point. Good job, Sailor Ashore want here. Who'd have thought that was disgraceful? ADC channel, right, mate? Where's your comment gone? Just seen Chinese drug dealer. He asked me if I've seen my cocaine, and I said, not since I watched the Italian Job. Don't you start the fucking jokes either. And finally got Zed and fucking jumps on boot to stuff him. Or whoever it was. Brimsoft said, was just a thought, Tim, in case that was the way getting strings. Oh yeah. Well, I can check. I can have a better check. They do look very similar, though. They do look very similar, but it's hard to tell just looking at them. You know what I mean? Noodle said 𝐿𝐳𝐳 destroyed a town and created a legacy. So I can picture Mike riding a cart with an ox pulling it. Yeah, that's probably more my style. All Flux said I know, but he definitely tried trying to. Yeah, I was trying to imply that. Sorry, I'm getting lost here. Bremner's Ghost said 07 to the 𝐿𝐳𝐳 guy. That was proper standing by your beliefs. Noodle said the tank dude was just drunk and mad at his wife. All Flux, I have that cut, but with a middle finger. These are my own merchandise. Look. Tim said, have you ever seen shipping ships? No, I haven't. Do you know what that is? Oh, hang on, let me read that properly. Shipping ships. No. But I imagine that's a ship with a ship in it, and them two are in a bigger ship being shipped somewhere. Ramsey goes, the funniest thing with the tank was he got stuck on Central Reservation. Like I said, these two guys that robbed the bank in LA and run amok with automatic weapons took some stopping. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Because didn't the police end up having to go to a local gun shop to get more guns? Yeah. And then I think when the blokes ran out of bullets, they pretty much just shot them in the legs and that, didn't they? And then shot them in the head, didn't they? I think. But yes, I do remember that one. Tim said, good thinking. This is to Liam. I also had the idea, but can't find strings marketed for the Tomcat 2 either, with those specific knock ends for the stringer. Yeah, it's weird, and I'll have to look it up. I just assumed the ones on the horror zone would be the right ones, but yeah. I can picture Mike hugging his pet bull. I thought he was a pit bull for a second then. When I said Hollywood shootout, yeah, that was the reason the police were issued ARs, not just pistols. Yeah, some of those, those things are fascinating and interesting, watching them go down and how they change things, I'm putting the slow mode on longer tomorrow, just so Marcus knows early, prepare himself for it. But not tonight. Yeah, modern day Ned Kelly, yeah. To be honest, I could get a pet pig, but I don't want a pet pig. To be honest, I don't want any pet slingshot. The only time I'd get pets is if I lived on my own. And then I think they would be worth it for your sanity. And you're alone, keep you being lonely. Keep you from being lonely. But yeah. Ramner, no, I've not watched Night Fight. Sorry, I know of it though. Like I say, you beat me to it. Right, where am I? Marcus said in the 90s they had full body armor. They were all in black. I'm pictured you can't keep a cop as a pet anyway. Noodles in the late 80s and 90s, cops still carried revolvers. Might have to go for piss in a minute. I knew if I mentioned longer slow mode markers, you'd have something to say about it. But no, I won't tonight. Yeah, I'll have to check out Night Fight. I've heard of it though. West Yorkshire said got a Saluki deer Ex-bull grey. Oh, what's that, a dog? Oh, crossed with a bull grey. It's fucking nuts, but in a good way. He feeds me. The Devil Dog 65 said you should do a survival prepping chat. Well, we did that last time, but I don't mind doing it. Well, it sort of turned into that, but yeah, I don't mind doing that. Granted, I think that �𝐞𝐲𝐬𝐬 guy. What's the 18 previous on? Irishman, what we're talking about? Anything at the minute? Yeah, I'm going to bring up Liam's topic now. Anyone seen any good films lately? I'll tell you what I got in the post today for my birthday. Any spoilers, no block you, and that's actually genuine truth. I fucking mean it, and that's not a joke. And I wouldn't even test me either. Don't do it as a joke. Because if I don't know it's a joke spoiler, it'll be bye-bye. But I got these to watch soon. Right, let me put my I ain't got them all yet to either of them, but I should be getting all of them soon. That's two different things there, though. So that's what I'll be watching soon. Pete said, Devil Dog, I read that survival begging. Fuck. Don't start that fucking Pete, you fucking nutcase. Yeah, you're as bad as bloody THX now. You and him would get on very well. Slingshot said Jack's dog is really sweet. Yes, I agree with you there. Yeah, Jack's dog is absolutely lovely. He said the weapons and stuff. Similar thing happened in Victorian London. The bank robbers were armed with the new 𝐲𝐬𝐬, broom and pistols. Ah, nice. I haven't missed anything there, have I? Weapons and stuff, I think it was Ripper Street episode based on that. He said to Marcus he hates revolvers. Crime said Marcus Shaw's good armour. I was watching season 5 of Bosch at the moment. Pete said fucking nice. JBO, you right, mate? Ain't seen you on for a while. He said to weapons, I haven't watched that yet, but maybe you may be right. Mark said the noodles, I like the WROL LCR 38 ankle carry. Bremner said, I always wondered if the broom and mouse was really were accurate on 1,200 yards using the wooden ulcer as a buttstock. Yeah, who knows? I bet someone's tested it on YouTube. Even Game of Thrones is filmed not far from my dad's house. Nice. Where is it filmed then anyway? Ireland or something? Well, I took a guess there. I know they film these things in places like that, don't they? Bremner says suspect that was max range, not accurate range. I've said most pistol calibers can't really work well beyond 200 yards at a stretch. What's everyone at later? Doing anything later? I shall be. I don't know what I'm going to do later. Might have a go on. I might go on Fallout 76, but I won't stream it tonight. I can tell already I won't be in the mood for another hour of streaming something, even if it's only talking 3 people. May watch a film, but I don't know what. I've got quite a few ready. JB said sleeping. Oh yeah, you got work tomorrow, aren't you, Liam? As I've said, most SMGs are proper stocks. With proper stocks are semi-auto, rated at 200 max. Bremner's goes, so yeah, exactly how far can 9mm fly? If not, then that's a challenge for the in-range TV. Pete, you've got to work at 7, go to bed before 10:30. Yeah, don't blame you, mate, if you've got to go to work then. Tim said Rocket League on it. What is Rocket League then? I don't know what kind of game that is. He said my dad's friend has a Wolf of PPK with SS insignia and laid in the handle. No, that's worth a bit of money in it. Mark said the noodles, yeah. I got your Irishman. Good holiday routes. Must have missed something there. He was having a chat, wasn't you? Don't know. X-ray, right, mate? Good evening, Mike. Topic idea. What's neighbours in shit at the fan? Help them, ignore them, rob them, eat them. Yeah. Well, save that. Go on to my if you go onto my community tab, if you can find that, write that down on there. That'd be a good one for another day. I'm not sure, but I know the M1 carbine was around the power of a 44 Magnum. And even that, as a short barrel rifle, was meant to be useless over 300 yards. Slingshot, I'd suggest 80s Tales from the Dark. Yeah, I watched that. We have that on our horror channel. I heard that film Hotel Mumbai is good. You know what? I ain't got a clue about that. I'll have to look at that one. Is that the one? Is that quite old? Noon said, why own SMG when you can own a 𝐴𝐶𝐿? It's basically football with rocket powered cars. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, I just wondered. I didn't, you can't really tell from the name. Said the Bremner's Ghost, that depends on the plane ticket you bought them, I suppose. Yeah, Phoenix Nights, that's good. I haven't watched that for fucking ages. Have you ever seen the thing before that, Tom? The what's it called? It's Peter Kay. It's Peter Kay's original thing where Phoenix Nights came from. And each episode was about a different character. One of the characters was Brian Potter, I think, which is the bloke from that, innit? And that is where that series came from. Does anyone know what that TV series is called? You can look it up for me if you want. Charles, yeah, crossbows, yeah, that could be a topic if that's what you mean. Is that what it's called? That Peter Kay thing? Yeah, I like that. I really like that. Yeah. That was good, that. That is it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, what did you think of that? I like that. Just having a look. Yeah, oh yeah, Brian Potter, yeah, he was the one, yeah. Yeah, that I like that. That's one of my favourite Peter Kay things. I'm a bit funny. The more popular someone gets, I start going off them. I always tend to like people's really early stuff. I have to go for a fucking piss in a minute. Bremner's Ghost and amen to that, Zed. Trip to the range in the Swiss sounds mint. Yeah, it's been a year. I don't think I've watched all of the Phoenix Nights either, but I've definitely watched the first series. I might have a look, see what's on my PS3 in a minute, see what films I've got to watch. Most of you are having a chat at the minute. It's fine by me, but that's what these chats are about anyway. Socialising for people. Piss in a bottle. I've done that many times. Can't remember why I used to do it though, but I have done that before. Sing Shotwire said, I'm getting the complete classic 80s series Knight Rider, my generation's Lone Ranger. Yeah, I remember Knight Rider. Yeah, very good. That used to be on the UK telly in the daytime, probably on a weekend. Oh, JBO, sorry, I missed your comment there. There's so many going on. JBO says, saw your cutting video, Mike. That modded machete is a mean cutter. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it cuts good, that. I've got that here if you want to. Yeah, that cuts fucking lovely, that does. Where is it? Sliding along. But yeah, bit of modding on that. And that is lovely to cut with that. Weapons Love said, tonight reminded me to put my repeat prescription in as I've gone through a lot of codeine this evening. Still recommended doses, but I might as well collect them from the pharmacy at once. It's got a nice decent edge on that as well. I like the sound the machete makes. It sort of makes the sound that that they do on films, you know what I mean? Because most of the time that sounds not real. I don't think I've seen the Frankie Ball Night Rider sketch, Liam. But yeah, hopefully you get a good patch soon with the old UC. I know it can, you know, it sort of comes and goes, doesn't it? Or I may have seen that sketch, but I'm unaware of it. You know what I mean? Bremner's Ghost said, nice to have 20 people in chat to chat to on a Friday night who don't consider me bonkers. Well, that's the good thing with us. We're all quite similar. So, yeah, good, isn't it? Good. Noon said I was a truck driver. The empty bottle was very good to me. And outraged, right, mate? Just thought I'd say I was flipping around on the internet. Bremner's Ghost said, get on the CBD oil. And then Liam said, I've got CBD oil, won't help during active flare. I've been watching the original Monkey. JBO, now that's fucking brilliant. I've got the whole lot of them up there. I think it's 13 DVD, boxes. When they change Pixie, I don't really like it so much then. But yeah, I fucking love Monkey. Brilliant. Things what Warrior said, the car in Knight Rider was awesome. Yeah, KIT won it. What does KIT stand for? West Yorkshire Catapult Noodle knows I work in my shed and that's too far from the Carzy. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Noodle said RT80's littered with my piss balls. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Weapons I've said I've got to take some anyway, so thanks for the reminder. Yeah, Mark's try it. Marcus said he's Manchester born and bred. Irishman said, Mike, did you win any money playing poker last night? No, I didn't. I think I was one place out of the winning money though. So if I'd have not lost at that point, I would have been guaranteed some money. But yeah. So I didn't go out first. But yeah, I was one spot out of the money. And then I just got drunk. Can't remember most of the night. But it was a good night though. Ethan said everyone thinks I'm crazy. We'll see when society falls. That's it, isn't it? We'll see who's crazy then. As I said, I'll Twitter you the bowl sketch for later. Nice one, Liam. Irishman said he comes from an egg on a mountain top. Oh yeah, monkey is spunky. He never stops. I like that. I do like the monkey song though. Neil said, I'm not going to sing it though. Neil said, the state of New Jersey makes the state prisoner program pick up. Fuck, imagine that. Well, you know, I suppose you couldn't get nicer people to do it though, could you? So. West Yorkshire, I always forgot to say, when the stream is over, we can all still, when the stream is over, we can all still chat away. I always forget to say, when the stream is over, we can all still chat away. I'll do that tonight if anyone wants to chat after. We can, like-minded people I learn from, and hopefully vice versa. I get what you mean now, yeah, because the chat stays on. It won't show on the video afterwards. Yeah, do that if people stay on. Bremner's Ghost said, try to avoid the opiates unless really bad. CBD for relief. Stardog for pleasure. Nice. Tim C. Night Industries 2000. Nice. Yeah, someone got it. He said, how about the water margin? That was great ads. Well, 𝐘𝐈, you wicked man. You know what? I don't think I've seen that. I've heard of it though. Things that said it's the clown world. Some of you lot confused with me now. When I've said I do, Browners, I know the more I take, the less effective they become. Yeah. One thing Liam does know, he does know about his tablets, basically. But yeah, and I think he would be highly appreciative of any advice anyone gave. But yeah, he's well up on that. Right, I'm going for piss. Do a countdown. Start now. Right, I'm back. I've got to put some hand sanitizer on the end. Or as I've been using, moonshine. Piss noises and just fart. Exactly like us. Every time you say that, I actually think, did they actually hear? Yeah. All right, Rob, you're on a bit late, aren't you? Good to see you on, though, mate. Irishman said, I used to tell Chinese girl I knew that my Chinese name was Lin Chung from the water margin. She said Ling Chung is Robin Hood of China. Ah, I did not know that. Tim said no more than 3 shots. I'm a bit of a I don't know what you'd call it. What the fuck would you call it? Piss extra fast, basically. Devil Dog said, what was your favourite whiskey and beer? Anything, mate. I'll drink anything. I'm not really a massive fan of whiskey, though. I do like a bit of gin, do like a bit of vodka, but I don't have a very refined taste when it comes to booze. I'm all about the percentage, really. And yeah, I'll drink anything, really. Remnants Go said, reckon we're travelling the same road, mod. Sick of my quack trying to give me new meds. For a few years, I was a guinea pig. Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't see surprise. The funny thing is, both Monkey and the Water Margin were Japanese programs. As I said, in Maud, how sometimes the soldiers yell out, more than 3 tugs and you're just playing with it. Right. Fuck's sake. But yeah, I'll drink anything. Right now, I've got a little left over from the weekend. This won't be getting drunk for a while. I've got, someone gave me that for my birthday. That's 3/4 full. And that was leftovers from someone else that I had. So I took that. Put it this way, if it gets left in the summer house, it's mine. Irishman said to Zed, yeah, the guy who played Monkey was a well-known Japanese actor. They said New Jersey and New York, our Irish brothers warn us to never mix Bass and Guinness together in a glass. They are serious. That's probably gout in a cup to me. Wednesday said they put me on Nefapam once, made me feel fucking terrible. Worked as a painkiller, but made me a zombie. Phoned them up within a week and told them I was going to stop taking it. I was trying to think, I've Zapanes. If I ever I've had to take a Zapane before because I have nothing else to take. If I take Zapane, I must have a slight allergy to it, I reckon. One Zapane makes my whole body start to tingle, like I'm on drugs. And it's sort of pleasant, but sort of not at the same time. Because when I say tingle all over, it's like inside as well, and like your head's like inside your head's tingling. Very bizarre. Bremner's Ghost said, nasty. Grant's whiskey is bad enough, but their vodka is raw. Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, Grant's whiskey, that was one of the horrible, horrible fucking ones. I used to hate that. Devil Dog said, Marcus, same thing I don't mind about vodkas, though. I don't know what I said then. What did I say, Liam? Oh, felt like, all right, what I mean is it feels like recreational drugs. Do you know what I mean? I know what you mean. Where am I? Whiskey, vodka just tastes like vodka. Like vodka just tastes like alcohol, if you know what I mean. Codeine, I'll mix my Guinness with Coca-Cola. Codeine, well, I'm going bloody mad now. Noodle said I mix my Guinness with Coca-Cola. Fuck's sake. Rob said to me, did you win much? No, I didn't win anything at all, mate. Weapons Off said, Googled Zappa and it contains codeine, mate, so it is drugs. Lol. He said, gout in a cup. Starbucks new line of exotic coffee. Bremner's Ghost says, Zapane is 30 milligrams of cocodamol and 500 milligrams of paracetamol. That's a lot of opiate in one go, Mr. Softer. Yeah, I don't know if I've got some kind of allergy to it, but that makes me go all tingly. Yeah. Noodle said, just do heroin. Richard, all right, mate. 𝐲𝐵 to 𝐸𝐴, I only tried that once. My uncle went out and moonshine his daughter years ago, and she used to bring bottles over for New Year's. Yeah, Guinness and Coca-Cola, that don't sound very that sounds odd to me. That's like something bitter with something sweet. Funny thing is, Rob, I don't think anyone's mentioned like in the stream once today. We all must be forgetting about that for now. Never mind, I'm not that bothered anyway. But feel free to like the stream if you want. Right, I'll be on till 11. I probably will do. I think of a topic tomorrow. What's wrong with me tonight? I barely even talk. I am really tired though. I did get up fucking early. Last 2 days I've had to get up early and do stuff all day long. It may be that. Yeah, see, Guinness and blackcurrant, that just sounds weird to me. It don't seem like it'd go. Try Disaronno with Stella. Tastes like Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Pocket full, you right, mate? Is there really 6 thumbs down? That's strange. Is there really? Who's done that? Maybe it's the people who got blocked from and didn't like that video I did earlier. That was just a spur of the moment thing, that video earlier. I don't know, it just came into my head. Richard said I'd start staying to like the stream. Everyone kept beating me to it. Yeah, all right, Pocket 4, I didn't say hello. Six people could not follow. Don't be a dickhead. Yeah, exactly. Tim said I always like the stream as soon as I get on. I think Liam said to like it at the beginning. Oh yeah, I think he did, didn't he? I always forget to say, and I forget to like other people's, but it's not a deliberate thing. I just don't ever fucking remember. Mark said blackcurrant used to sweeten it for the young parents. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Neutral said, "Get over it, drinking Guinness and Coke." Thing is, I would. There's nothing stop that. Well, there's one thing stopping me from drinking Guinness. I've got nothing against Guinness or Coke, but if you've ever had gout, one of the things you shouldn't drink is Guinness, and I've had gout. So yeah, the likelihood of me ever drinking Guinness and Coke is quite slim now. I could have a little bit, you know what I mean, just to taste it. But I'll eat and drink any fucking weird stuff. I've had the old classic salted peanuts in Coke before. That's quite nice, I thought. Orison said Guinness with only a drop of blackcurrant is popular. He even said that video earlier was gold, Mike. Anyone want to talk about politics? Yeah, it was just a spur of the moment thing. It was because I've had a couple of people recently saying, "Oh, I've been banned on blah blah stream. Can you tell me why?" Well, I can send them to that video now. I don't know how people can't know. How could you not know why you've been blocked on someone's I suppose that's what I was trying to get at earlier. How can you not know what why you've been banned? I've never been banned, but if I did get banned, I'm sure I'd know why. Pocketful said topic for tomorrow: modern day classic horror movies. Now that I do like that. Pocketful, could you go onto my community tab on my channel and write that down so I don't forget it? I'd like to do. I like that. That'd be a good one because I could have if I remember that tonight, I could have a think about it tonight. Richard said, "Mike, have you heard of STFU song by Pink Guy? That'd be good to play when someone's acting like a troll." No, I don't think I have heard that. Or if I have heard it, I don't know that's it. You know what I mean? Remner said, try. Where's it gone? Try Guinness Golden Ale. It's more like a lager. Yeah, the thing is, it's not that I don't like well, yeah, no, if it's more like a lager, but yeah, any sort of bitters and ales and all them kind of things, you shouldn't really drink if you've got gout. If you've had gout. You shouldn't really drink any booze, but you said, "Oh yeah, never mind. Oh, your gout is terrible." Well, I'll tell you what. Even today, I've only ever had gout twice, but every time you get gout, it damages your joints, and I can still feel that left foot big toe joint is damaged. It's like arthritis. Rob said, "Wasn't Guinness and sparkling wine, white wine, black velvet?" You know what? I don't know. But again, I would try it. Devil Dog says, "I don't know what that is. 𝐊𝐶OB also has 2 military bases. Is that a place? I'm getting confused now. It's all right. Ignore me. There's a lot of this going over my head when people do sort of abbreviations to things. Or is that? I really don't know." Ethan said, "Don't be a dickhead. It's a bit like common sense nowadays. Not very common." Yeah. Oh, Cobby's cork. Nice. Cheers, Bremner. Yeah, I didn't know, mate. And I get a bit, if I don't know, I don't, you know what I mean? Cheers for that, Bremner. I'll get you now. Cheers. Yeah, snake bite, JB. I used to drink snake bites all the time, but not a proper snake bite. What we used to get was a snake bite to us was get a can of Strongbow Super, 7%, get a can of Tennant Super, 9%, drink half of one of them, pour the full one into the half, so that was a snake bite, and then you drink half of that and then pour that into the other one. So yeah, that's what used to get me pissed as a kid. Cheers, Devil Dog. Yeah, Cobham's a town. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's a town in Cork. Cheers. Tim said, "Have you tried Guinness Clear, Mike? Shouldn't affect the gout." No, I've never. No, to be honest, I'm not a massive Guinness drinker anyway. But no, I've never even heard of that. Let me see on here quickly. Let me fucking gonna make me break out my gap sheet now. don't know if this is the one that has the alcohol thing on it, but it's all about gout and diet. One of them goes into more specific stuff about booze and one don't. One of them just says don't drink, basically. Yeah, 2020, Brendan. Now that brings back some memories. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some of that soon. You know, like sometime soon, just to try a bit of that again. See how dirty it really was. Yeah, now 2020, you get that in so many different flavors as well, don't you? But I remember that being quite horrible. But then 20%. See, because I can drink 40% stuff straight now, and it doesn't bother me so much. So 20% might be quite nice. Because this stuff here, I think this Arana is 23%, right? 28%, and I could drink that straight and think it's quite nice. The only thing is, though, oh fuck's sake! The other night, I looked at that bloody Disarana and I thought, oh, wouldn't I just tasting a bit of that? And I took one fucking sip, and that was it. I had to spend nearly an hour trying not to drink the rest of it. Because as soon as that little bit of alcohol gets in my blood, it just makes me want more. Yeah, 20 and 30% liqueurs and liquors are quite nice, aren't they? Yeah. Well, these are the Bremner's ghosts. I used to know a witch who had heartburn. The rest of her burned up pretty well. Luckily, all my heartburn stuff fucked off in the end. I've not needed any of them tablets again. Yeah, so they got rid of my acid reflux stuff. Rita said, watch a gun channel video where they watched a gun video channel where they asked viewers to dislike the video and they got more views than the regular. Strange. That's weird, isn't it, Rich? But then I have heard that no matter what you get, dislikes or likes, they still count as interactions. So you could say, instead of like the video, you could say rate the video. Because, yeah, I think it doesn't matter. As long as it's one or the other, that still counts as an interaction that someone's watching it. But to be honest, if you dislike it, they probably still send you just as much. Yeah, lots of sugars in liqueurs, isn't there, Marcus? Some are a bit disgusting, but you know, because they're too sugary. Can't tell any soda pop makes my toes feel like they're on fire. That shit's not funny. That's weird, isn't it? I never had that, but JBO said to Zed, not the Audis. How does she like her steak? Bovril said, sorry, I got to go. Only a whistle stop visit. Right then, modern day horror classics for tomorrow. I'll be on for that. You got to comment it on the community tab, otherwise I'll forget. See you later. Cheers for joining in, mate. Yeah, Marcus, I wonder what Krylon's thing is. Is that a sugar allergy? Because that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be on for about another 15 minutes. I might turn my PS3 on and see what films I've got in there. Oh, no, fucking bother. I'll probably whitewash the film tonight. I'll tell you what I might do quickly. Or someone could do it for me if you wanted to. Can someone go and have a look on last week's film club video and have a look in the poll and see what won? And then I can decide what the next, well, so this Sunday's is this, and I've got a HD link from YouTube if you need to watch it. So it's the next week's film club is Conan the Barbarian. I was holding it up. I had to look at the fucking title then. But in the video to last week's one, there is actually a link to watch this in HD on YouTube. And then what I want to know is the category for next week's one after that. Hopefully it's comedy. Well, I don't actually care what it is, but it'll be something I like anyway, but and that I recommend. Captain Electro, you alright, mate? Good to see you on. My brother's go says Sporting Leeds is bad for heartburn too. Seriously, Leeds should be sponsored by Rennie's. Yeah, that's so. Mark said, no, it just started. It's only with pop. Strange, isn't it? Cry on. Electro said he's listening from work again, but he's off tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you on there. I'm going to have to put a bit of Vaseline on my fucking lips. They're going sore. I'll keep wiping my mouth. Yeah, should sort that out. Not seen Zombieland yet, Tim. Bremner has. I'll be honest with you, as far as football goes, I don't really know a lot about football. Right, don't look like no one's looking that thing up for me, so I'll do it. So I won't be reading the chat for a couple of minutes. Right, so comedy won that. So we shall be watching a comedy next. Yeah, I think that is the one with Woody Harrelson, isn't it? JBO. That's what I'm thinking of anyway. That's not. No, I'd let you talk about it, as I say, because you're talking to each other about it. I don't mind that. You mentioned specific blades. I'll show you. Devil Dog. That is just a BB gun. That the M4. Which I've had for ages, but I never displayed it. So the stock does extend. A bit dusty. You can cock it. I'm gonna have to dry fire it now, but it's a BB gun anyway. And then you can pump it here. So you can pump it there. Single shot. It's not a hop up or anything. It's just a cheap. You know what I mean? But it's a nice display gun. Yeah, shame we can't have real ones, or even. I'd love a DIAC one of these, but the fucking price of it's so expensive for one of these. You know what I mean? It's quite dusty at the minute. I didn't realise it was just fucking dusty. Got the fucking magazine falls out sometimes if you forget. Plastic BB, that one, Rob. Just whatever they are, 6mm BBs, whatever they are. You know what I mean? It's not a very powerful thing. But again, I bought it like the Spaz 12. I got them originally just because they're nice display pieces. Never intended to ever use them or anything. 𝐳 the next comedy won't be with Nail and I, but with Nail and I, 100% will be on the film club eventually. I fucking love with Nail and I. Yeah, that is brilliant. No, funny thing is, for the comedy one, I'd actually already had that planned for ages, waiting. The one I'm going to pick, but I won't tell you. But yeah, with Nail and I promise you, Zed, that'll definitely go up because I fucking love that film. JBO said I used to have blank fire in M16. Not sure what would happen. What happened, to be honest. These are a proper mag, little brass shells to hide the blanks. Now that sounds really good. I think Jumbo Sabu had, or has he got something like that, or had? In terms of DEAC prices, seem to have gone right up in the last few years. Would like a 1911 myself. Yeah, I got a replica 1911 there. That's about the best I could do. At least with the pistols, you can get you can at least get like air pistols that look like full replicas. Devil Dog, have you got any camo and riot gear, or what's this? So riot gear, right there, and camo right here. So there you go. I won't leave that on. It makes me fucking itch at the minute. I need to clean it a bit more. I need to be itching like fuck at the minute anyway. Well, I've got some kind of dust allergy or something. I don't know what it is. Something keeps making me itch. No, I've not seen. I ain't seen anything from Tumbo for a while, actually, Rich. Yeah. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to have a look at Tumbo's. See hello to him. See if he might just be busy. But I'm not seeing him comment on anything. He doesn't always comment on my videos anyway. But I'll go and have a look later. Message him. Glad you mentioned it, Rich. Remnant's Ghost said to Marcus, once the club gets in the blood, like malaria. What's that, football? Calling a topic for tomorrow, EMP survival. Write that down on the thing. Kyla, go onto my community tab, write that on there. I'll be honest, Noodles, I don't know. That's a standard English police. Right, as for all of the camos, I ain't got a clue. Oh, actually saying that the darker one of the camos that's English. It's English desert stuff that I dyed darker for my local woods. Don't not see that out, makes you look like Johnny Vegas. Fuck's sake. Remnant's Ghost said after 50k buy an EOD suit. Yes, Electro, yeah, good seeing Chad Ninja back, isn't it? Yeah, that was great seeing him back. See you later, JBO. I'll be off in 5 minutes myself, mate. I might have to take a fucking antihistamine in a minute or something. Actually, no, I better not. You're going to take them one a day, don't you? I've already had one today. Just going to plan slow mode tomorrow. I might do a slow mode this length tomorrow. I'm joking, by the way. It's not really. I am. I'm fucking knackered, Tim. I got up early. I think that's why I'm a bit sort of monged out for the chat today. I'm going to have a fucking good lie-in tomorrow. Yeah. I'm glad you noticed, Tim. Now I am. I'm tired. I'm struggling to read the comments properly. Yeah, it's making me slightly sort of, you get a bit confused when you're tired. I'm not getting after comments after time. But yeah, Rich, I'll look up Tumbo tomorrow. Keep getting easily distracted. Thing is, I'll probably be up all bloody night still. I'll probably stay awake till 1 o'clock at night. But I'm gonna have a good lay-in tomorrow. Rob said, Mike, if you die from a dust allergy, how do you explain you had riot helmet on? Don't know. Who knows? What can I say? What can we say? Devil Dog said I ain't having hay fever, so I have to take antihistamine. You had to take one today because I had a weird bloody rash on my arm. I wanted to see if it got rid of it, and it did. So yeah. Ethan, see you later. Oh yes, nearly time for me to go. He said I got a single shot M16 BB gun. Quite like your one. Yeah, I think they're good things, Ed. Like they're nothing special, but for a display piece or some, you could still mess around with one of them in your garden all day long. That one still shoots all right. I don't know. I might have to show you it shooting one day. I have to look up, see what the VCRA thing allows. But I know I'm allowed that. I think the VCRA thing is just you can't do the old buy, sell, import, export bullshit, but you can still have it. But the SPAS 12, there's something wrong with it, and the BBs like pop out, like they go like 2 meters. But they're good display pieces, you know what I mean? Yeah, hopefully, Rob, I'll be all right. I'm going to change my fucking bed sheets in a minute. So look at that, they've got a bit of dust. This room gets really dusty sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't know why. I don't have my windows open very often. Right, so nearly time to go. I will be on tomorrow, as I said. 8. So I can't even. I was going to say 8:30. 8 o'clock. Done it again. Fuck's sake. 9 o'clock to 11 tomorrow. If my lion's good enough, I may even stay on late. Oh, fuck Oh, don't forget to do me a favour. Go onto my community tab. Right, so if you don't know how to do it, click on my channel, go to the bit that says community, and write down the topic ideas for tomorrow, and then I'll pick one. At the minute, it's going to be the one I liked earlier. I can't remember now. Yeah. But yes, I will have a nice fucking sleep. I'm going to turn my fucking... Nice one, Marcus. Right, hang on. No, I won't do it. I was going to put you in a timeout, but you won't be able to say see you later to anyone then. Yes. Fuck after you too. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to go and read some more comments. Everyone seemed to love that video. It's quite funny. It was just a spur of the moment thing, and I just thought, how could I do it? Because I liked Liam's PSA video was really good, but I thought I can't do it like that quickly. And I don't really like putting on voices. Liam does them good. He did his voice. His voice for that he done was really good. But I can't really do them. So that was the one I used was obviously you can tell anyway. It was a text to voice thing. You can swear on the. I'll be allowed to curse on your stream also. Yeah, you can swear on this. Hang on, let me just put a couple in. Although saying that, they might not all come out though. They might get hidden. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow. I've got to check out that woman's Instagram as well, don't I? That Chris Powell's on about. I hope she don't catch him talking about her like that there. Yeah, just don't use the abusive words in other people's chats, yeah. You know. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I should be wide awake. Yeah. Rob said no, Mike, they fucking did. Right. Just reading something. I love boob words. I don't hold back verbally. Right, yeah. Right, I'm off. I'll see you all tomorrow. That was good. That was a good chat. Yeah. I'm fucking monged out now. Struggling to even talk. I'll see you tomorrow about 9 o'clock to 11, maybe later if I'm if it goes good and I'm wide awake, because I was going to do a bit later tonight, but I'm struggling to even read stuff now. All right. See you all later. Thanks for watching. Good night.